PTF and JK back with you in the Brooklyn podcasting studio for another video for our friends at DK Horse. Make sure you download the DK Horse app today. In this video, we are going to be talking about horses we will not be betting in this year's Kentucky Derby, and that's why it's our Kentucky Derby fades. JK, fades. That makes me think of haircuts. What you have a story to tell us, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to fade right to Party. And not only because I just don't think he's quite good enough, but also Kenny McPeak basically forced me in our Monster podcast episode to say that if he won, I would shave my head. And so for personal reasons, I'm fading him, but also for past performance reasons, I'm fading him as well. Look, you get a horse qualified, you take a shot in the Kentucky Derby. I understand that. I don't think he's the one that's going to be able to get it done. The other one that I'll fade is So Happy. Typically, I've loved California form. Bob Baffert always seems to send a live one over from California. I'm just not convinced that this group of California horses is the best group we've seen. And while it's a great story with Mark Glatton and the unfortunate passing of his wife, the horse being named So Happy as a tongue-in-cheek joke about him being a little bit grumpy, and then obviously Mike Smith being the most ridden jockey in this race, 29th. This will be his 29th Kentucky Derby. He's riding in, and I love Mike Smith. I don't quite love So Happy in this spot, so I'll be fading those two.
I'm with you questioning the form of that Santa Anita Derby. I'm not sure those are the horses I want to have on side here either. And hey, you point out you can still cheer for the story, clap the connections back to the winner's circle, even if you don't have them on your tickets. This is one that would also be a great story, but also be very popular, I think, in the betting market, who I'm actually have talked myself into fading here, JK, just in the work I've been doing this morning. Renegade. I really like him as a horse. He might be the best horse. But between the rail draw, between the stats hoodoo that's been so well publicized about Pletcher's record in the Derby, which may well be overblown, but it's just another factor piling up. Chris Couples, our clocker at In the Money Media, hasn't been as impressed with his last couple of workouts either. And there's just so many interesting horses. I think I'm going to go ahead and at what I'm figuring is going to be the favorite's price or close to it. I'm going to go ahead and fade Renegade. Is that nuts?
Yeah, well, you're making me look bad. I faded like 250 to 1 shots. You faded the favorite, so
I was gonna mock you for that, with Right to Party, except for the fact that you put your hair on the line.
This is much more embarrassing than people trying to make fun of me for always picking favorites.
What else is there to say after that line? Great stuff. Appreciate you, JK, as ever. Appreciate our friends over at DK Horse for sponsoring these videos. We appreciate everyone watching. We'd appreciate you more if you subscribe to the In the Money Media YouTube channel. Big push to 20,000 by the Derby. The stats say maybe I can't do it. We can't do it. We're going to try. And you can help us out, and you help yourself too, because you won't miss any of our Kentucky Derby exclusive content along the way. Thanks one more time to you, JK. Thanks to our friends at DK Horse. And remember, download the DK Horse app today.